Hi. Ah, yo, I don't even know what to say. Like, first of all, let me apologize to y'all for, um, but let me, maybe I say too much for the bad camera, and yeah, sorry. So soon, I'm, I'm gonna buy a camera. Um, so right now, I'm working with a button phone. I had a Samsung, but it died. My Samsung died, and I don't know, I just needed a break from smartphone, and I don't know, always a notification popping out and shit. Today, I'm not wearing makeup, I haven't laid my edges. Today, I come to you just as I am. I, yeah, just bear with me for this camera. I know it's not good. I'm using a webcam on my computer, and because I don't want a smartphone anymore, I'm gonna buy a camera. Like, yeah, I can buy a smartphone, but I don't want it. I just feel like life is so much more peaceful. Oh, outfit of the day today, it's giving black. This is the top of the day. Top of the day, yeah. What does it say? California dreams. I know you can't see it because of the camera quality, but I'm wearing some black tights. Yeah. Your girl is thick. She thick, she thick, she thick. I bet you deep, she deep, she thick. What song is that by Cardi B? I bet you deep, she thick. Alright. Oh shit. My notes just fell. I just wanted to say hi to you guys real quick. There's no like, this was just like an out of the blue, a spontaneous vlog, a spontaneous video. Y'all can even tell I wasn't prepared to speak. I'm eating viazi, potatoes and meat. It's pretty good. Later on today, I think I'm gonna make some fries. Homemade food is always the best. You guys, we're gonna have a ring light. We're gonna have a camera. We're gonna have the little microphone. We're gonna have a selfie stick. I can talk to you anywhere that I want. So you guys, what do you guys want to talk about? There's so much to talk about. You guys, it's so true. I was taking it lightly, but it's actually true. These men, they actually want you to chase them. Come to think of it, the two previous guys that I've dated, I was in a relationship with them because I was chasing them. Now, after I was put on game with all these, YouTube videos, about men and all that, I stopped. I stopped chasing them, and now I don't have anyone. Like these days, if you don't chase a man, you don't have a man. And when you know better, you do better. I used to chase them, but I don't anymore. The last time I dated someone was last year in June. The last year I dated someone was last year in June. I haven't dated anyone since because they want you to chase them, and I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. So the light changed because the sun has gone away. This meat is good. Yeah. How do you guys think I look without makeup? I just took a shower, I exfoliated my face. Oh, I taste a little bone. So I don't have anyone because I'm not chasing. I'm not. Man. I'm so crazy. But I don't know if you guys know about womb work. So during your time of the month, you manifest what you want out of your body. And you manifest what you want. If you like to know more about womb work and knowing how to manifest, through your womb, there are YouTubers like so these YouTubers, just disclaimer, they don't believe in God, they are not a Christian. So if you are a Christian or whatever, they don't do all that. They're not, they don't have a relationship with God, blah blah blah. They just rely on manifesting and things like that. So they might say like, well, if you want to use this womb work stuff and manifesting, if you serve the Abrahamic God, it won't work. So I'm not telling you to get out of your religion. So me, lately, I've just been feeling I want to leave Christianity because it's too much. It's too much. Like, I just feel like God is not really on women's side. Like, all the things he allows men to do to women, and on top of that, they still use us for our energy. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I haven't exactly left Christianity, but to be honest, I'm honestly thinking about it. Now I don't know how I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna get out of it. Because the hatred from men toward women is too much. And God allows it. So I'm still in Christianity, so to speak, but yani, I haven't gotten out of Christianity exactly. Yani, I'm thinking about and I want to adjust. It's kind of like when you want to get out of a marriage, it's not easy. Well, and to be honest, marriage, I feel like marriage is for oppressing women. So I'm still in Christianity and I still do the womb work. So I just don't think some things that I want in life, if I ask God for it, He's going to give it to me. Like, I don't feel like God wants women to be treated well by men. Like, I feel like, you know how men treat women like really bad? I feel like God is behind it. I feel like He doesn't want women to be treated well by men. And I also feel God is the cause of why men do all things to women and they use us. Imagine all the things they do to us, and then on top of that, they still use sex to benefit themselves and suck our energy. After all the bad shit they do to us, on top of all the bad shit they do to us. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know about Christianity right now. I don't know if by saying this I'm gonna get attacked by the devil. But it's just truly how I feel. Like, I've never seen my mom get treated well by a man, and she's been in Christianity her whole life. She's the one who showed me Christianity. With all these years that I have in this earth, I've never gotten treated well by a man. And I just feel if we serve such a big God, why don't women in Christianity have a testimony saying in this religion we get treated by men, but we get treated well by men. It's just a point that you just get tired. I'm tired. I feel like I'm in Christianity, but the God that I worship, that I serve, He doesn't protect me from men, or even if He allows it to happen, He doesn't let me get back at them. Like the same way He delivered me into their hands, into the bad that they had planned for me, He wouldn't do the same. He wouldn't deliver them into my hands. So even I can do to them what I want to do, because they did to me whatever they wanted to do. But God can't deliver them into my hands. So even I can do to them what I want to do to them. The ones that wronged me. And I'm meaning like a serious wrong. Like I've talked about it in my channel. I'm tired. I'm tired. So there's this guy. He asked me for my number. I think it was even yesterday. No, the day before. I gave it to him. He texted me and I replied. But then his replies, he wants you to carry out the conversation, and I'm not gonna do that. He hasn't texted me since. That's what I understood when people are saying men want to be chased by women these days, because the way he ends the conversation, he wants you to carry it out, and when you refuse to do that, he doesn't contact you anymore. It's so crazy. So I had a man, the previously two guys that I dated, I had them because I chased them. So if you don't chase, there is no man. And I've gotten comfortable with that. I really have. And then another thing, that's why it gets confusing, because okay, if you watch those videos from those YouTubers that I be telling you about, you know what I'm talking about, because they talk about this a lot. Like, they'll chase you, but the chasing is so you can, get into their trap so later they can abuse you. So it's like, if a guy chases you, you're in danger. Like, don't trust the chase. But if he doesn't chase you, but if you don't chase them, there's no man. It's so confusing. So like right now, if I find a man that chases me, I'll be like, hold up. Yeah, he's chasing me. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. But then I'm paranoid, then I'm scared because he'll chase you just to abuse your ass later. Women, we have a big problem. Big problem. And to be honest, I don't think there's a time that men treated well, right? Treated women right. Even in the Bible times. Like these men were always having another wife, multiple wives. Women have always gotten treated like shit by men. I don't believe there's ever a time where men have treated women right. And I feel like these days, men are being allowed by God to treat us the way they're treating us. Because we refuse to be in their control. See, in like the Bible days, well, not even the Bible days, like maybe 1920s, when women relied on men, you know, for a place to stay, to provide for them. There were never these cases of men throwing acid at women, gang raping women, even though maybe there were very few cases. The violence that men are doing to women these days, they didn't do it to women a long time ago. Because women because women allowed themselves to be under their control. I feel like the more women break free from men's control, the more men are being allowed by God to do violent things to us. And guys, I live in Kenya and I'm not afraid to say this, but a while ago there's this girl that got acid thrown at her, not me, in Jesus' name, that got acid thrown at her by a man she was dating. Like, she wanted to leave the relationship, and that's not even the reason why he threw acid at her. He just threw it because he wanted to. There's no excuse. It wasn't because she wanted to leave the relationship. It was because he wanted to do it. because there's no excuse for you to do that to someone. So I know there are men that even, I mean, men hate all women. Men hate all women. I feel there was also a video that said heterosexual men don't like women. Like the hetero, they just, they don't really like us. They just use us for, our bodies. But they don't really, like they tolerate us, but it's because like they need our energy. Like he's not got, no other person but can give them, they can't have sex. Well, even if they do, but they can't go have sex with anything or anyone else that's not a woman and give them the energy that they get from us. So they tolerate us because of the energy we give them, through talking to us, through being with us, but they don't really like us. So I was saying about Safaricom, that Safaricom are criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. Ask yourself why people get stolen from by Safaricom, but they never leave Safaricom. Shit, I left. Their witchcraft ain't gonna work on me. I left. I use Airtel money. I use Airtel money. I burned all my low Safaricom SIM cards. They're not even mine. Let me change that. I burned all the low Safaricom SIM cards that were in my presence. I burned all that shit down. I only use Airtel now. Yeah. So I was trying. So the girl that just a few days ago got acid thrown at her by that man. I heard that he was NIS. I don't know what NIS means. In Kenya, is that like a thing of the army? Yo, you guys, I'm looking for, I don't know, like I have my own money, but I'm looking for, a guy that kinda likes me, to pay for my next set of nails. Like what? Look. And these two. And this one is getting loose. Anyways. I don't know. Oh, these men hate us. But so apparently Safaricom is the one that tracked the girl down for this man. Safaricom tracked the girl down for this man. Yeah. So let's say someone is a bad person, like they're a criminal. This goes to show, if they want you and they go to Safaricom and they're like, I want access to this person, that means they can go to Safaricom and tell them that Safaricom will track you down for them. But not my viewers, not you in the name of Jesus. I cover you with the blood of Jesus. Ain't no Safaricom gonna track you down. But anyways, yeah. Safaricom tracked her down for this nigga that burned her, that threw acid at her. And they showed that he's going to prison, but I don't know if to say most of the time, half of the time, or sometimes, but they get out. They always end up getting out. Y'all, I keep looking at the time. I only got 12 more minutes to record. Oh, I look so cute. I am a queen. Oh, should I high waist it a little bit more than this? I like myself. I love me some me. But yeah, I'ma have all the works: a ring light, a camera, a selfie stick, a microphone, everything. It's coming soon, you guys. I just started off YouTube. Yeah, there was this guy, I don't know if I should say his name, but he used to paint our house, and he was like, I believe he was a warlock, and I believe he was this lustful man. You don't know what I'm talking about if you all watch those videos that I tell you to watch. He would like, he would like draw comments like, really, like you look like you look like you can dance, like your body looks like there's a point where it's gonna get, and it's going to be so strong. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, did this man come to work, or did he come usherati? Usherati means like did he come to just look for a way to get laid? Like he was and he was older. Like some of these men, like this world of men, lustful men that are just looking to destroy your life, they like younger girls. Yeah, they like younger girls. He was like really old, but he was really trying to like dress down, like to dress like a young man, but he was old. He even showed me like a picture of this girl that he was telling me that they were getting married, and when I looked at that picture, she was like really young. I'm not saying like underaged young. I'm just saying, like, when you look at his age, and you know, I was really young for him. He looked like he might even be 40. He just, you know, and then like there's some expressions he would do like this, and you just see like deep wrinkles. But if you don't really look deeply, you think he's a young man, but he's not. He preys on young women. I guess, I don't know if I should say he was tall or light skinned. He wasn't that tall, but he is short. He was light skinned. Good thing I don't do light skinned men. I don't know, these days I don't even do men in general. Like, I'm just happy being single. Like, once I learned that men don't care, they just want to use you. That's all they want. They just want to use you. I don't care how much in love he's showing you. He's always going to turn on you. Always gonna turn on you. Protect yourself. Yeah, so he was really praying, praying on me. He like over like lustful man, like, hi, this is like, and this one day, like he hugged me without permission. Like, he was like, you know, and then I think he kissed my neck. And then I was like, one day I was like, so what about me is, are you attracted to me? Because I was just asking me, I don't know why. I also didn't have another painter to call in mind. That's why I called him, but he only worked 2 times. And he was like, there's a way that my body feels when I'm close to you. And then this other time, I was done. Like, I didn't want him painting for us anymore. And I was like, okay, so there was a local painter that I knew. And sometimes when you work with like a local person that you know, because they know you, you guys have already gotten used to each other. Like, I usually prefer like fundis. Fundi is what's a fundi in English? I don't know, a contractor. But a fundi can even also be a tailor. A fundi. A fundi is anyone who constructs something. Even a tailor can be called a fundi. So this a fundi wa nguo, fundi wa viatu. So he's a fundi, like, for painting. So I felt I didn't want him anymore. I didn't want that painter anymore. But I was like, okay, but him, I don't really know. Like, he comes from far. He's not a local person. But I'm tired of him. So I was like, I wanted to know which one I should choose. So he wasn't professional. He would call me and share. And he would be like, I'm gonna take you out. And I'll be like, okay, with the day that you want to take me out, call me that day. He don't listen. Like, he's very forceful, I even texted him once all this was over, and I told him, you are the type of guy to force a woman what she doesn't want. I would tell him, hey, I don't want to talk about marriage, and he will still bring it up. Marriage and kids. I was like, I don't want to talk about that shit, and he'll still bring it up. This is what I'm talking about. Like, African men are very forceful. Man, this is a sad world for women. And I heard that when we go to heaven, there is no such thing as woman or man. It's because God doesn't want there to be a righting of the wrong that men have done to women. It's like he knows if there's man and woman, when we go to heaven, men will have to treat us right, because heaven is like righting the wrong that happened on the earth. Let me go get some juice, yo. I want some juice. I got some juice. I'm drinking Minute Maid apple juice. So yeah, like, I didn't do my research well before I got into Christianity. I didn't know God because a man is supposed to protect you. Like me, I didn't know these are the type of things that God allows women to be done to. Man, I've never seen my mom get treated well by a man, and she's been in Christianity her whole life. When she prayed to God for him to get her out of that situation. He could have at least made my I don't even want to call him my dad. He could have at least made the man stop doing that to my mom, especially the sexual abuse. But he didn't. He let her stay in that, like, he did rescue her, but it was after he had already done every form of abuse that he wanted to do to her. She had to stay and wait upon the Lord and continue getting sexually abused. I stick to sexual abuse because that's the one that hurts the most. Because my mom, she doesn't really tell me, like, she doesn't, like, she's carrying a lot of it. Like, she doesn't really complain to me about well, she does the verbal abuse, the physical, and the emotional. Mostly she complains to me about the sexual abuse. And then after going through all that, she has still not gotten treated well by a man. And I'm not talking about some marriage shit. Because I believe even if a man treats you well, but you're in a marriage, you're not just enjoying it. You are suffering for it. Like, marriage is suffering. So I feel like God is okay if a man God is only okay if a man treats you well if you're in a marriage. Because even if he's treating you well, you are somehow suffering. But I don't think he wants men to treat us well when we're single. Because when you're single, you are enjoying it and only enjoying it only. You're not suffering at all for it. Everyone goes their separate ways. I didn't do my homework before I joined Christianity. I honestly want to leave Christianity. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired of a God that is not on women's side. I'm tired of a God, I serve him, but he allows men to disrespect me in the worst kind of way. To disrespect my mother. I'm tired of serving a God that a man will do anything he wants to me, and he won't let me punish him the way he won't let me punish him, but he'll allow him to do really bad, fucked up things to me. So that's what I had in my heart today. Oh, I didn't finish about the guy, the painter guy. So I was like, let me call him and act like I'm interested, just to see what kind of man he is, so I can know if I'll continue with him or just get the local person. When I talked to him, this man, like I've never had a man talk to me about sex like that. Like, it was just disgusting. He was like, I will suck your titties and, you know, your vajayjay until you come. I was like, this is too much. This is too much. We're not even in a relation. Like he was trying to lure me into a relationship with him by telling me about the good sex that he's gonna give to me. Remember, there are men that use sex, that there are men that use sex with women to lure you. To lure you to him. And I told myself, like, even though I do want to experience that, if it doesn't have respect, I don't want it. Yeah, he would tell me like super dirty stuff, and I always felt very uncomfortable around him, and he was just foolish. There was this other time I was chewing on biscuits, and he begged me for some. I ended up giving it to him because I didn't know better. I didn't know about all this, like, don't give a man anything. I didn't know, so I gave it to him, but I was really in disgust. And then another reason why I'm saying he's a warlock, he was very dirty. He used to stink. Oh, and I've had men contractors, but they never stinked like him. So if you have a male painter that's, I guess, tall and light-skinned and kind of dresses, like a young man, but expression-wise you can see he's older, it's probably him. I guess I'm not going to say his name, but yeah. And along with, on the phone he would force me to talk about marriage and telling me that he wants to marry me. Like, so right off the bat, I knew, yeah, I'm gonna go with the other painter, and that's how I knew. And after that, I sent him a bunch of text messages telling him how he is. Anyways, that's all, you guys. I just kind of wanted to get those things out of my chest. I have to go. So, you guys, yeah. Yeah, I sent him that. I told him you are dirty. There's this other time that I told him that there's a man that attacked me. Like, he pushed my head like that. And I told this painter that I wanted him to get got, like I wanted him to get beat up. And she was like, oh, and he was like, well, he didn't beat you up. Don't do it. And I told him, on the text I told him, you are a coward. You are a coward. I told you that a man attacked me, and you advised me not to get him beat up. And men are this way. The girl from Mogadishu, the movie, that man that was, cutting those girls' private parts. I told the guy, the laptop guy, the one that laughed at me when I told him about rape. The one that laughed, yeah. Him. I told him that if he was me, I would cut that man's dick off. And then he was like, no. See, man, when it comes to women and another man is doing that to a woman, they don't care. And he was like, no, you wouldn't. He wouldn't be like, yeah, but be careful with this, man. They be on each other's side. They hate you. They don't like you. I don't care if they saw what another man was doing to you. They would be on his side. Anyways, you guys. We'll talk later. I have to go. I have to make, is it supper or is it dinner? I don't know. But yeah. Let me take, okay. Bye.